Hello, Homestead. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence.
Right now on HHS In Depth, with final exams just a week away, you'll learn a few last-minute studying techniques to help get you through all of your finals.
Plus, you'll get caught up on a recent Latin Club gathering to learn what takes place in a typical meeting and what it's all about.
And as the first semester comes to a close, scheduling for next year has begun. Find out how to get involved in the popular Senior Experience program.
Those stories and more, plus sports and this weekend's weather forecast.
HHS In Depth starts right now.
You can't wait till the last second and cram. It doesn't work. The exams aren't designed that way, and your brain's not designed that way.
The end of the semester is quickly approaching with just 5 days away from final exams. Hello everyone, I'm Ashton Ackman.
And I'm Mackenzie Butts. With those exams less than a week away, preparations have begun.
HHS In Depth reporter Cora Shaw breaks down the methods for success on end of the semester exams. Cora.
There's a lot of stress around the idea of finals, but if you study wisely, there doesn't have to be. Remember to always start early and prioritize your study time. You will always perform better when you start early rather than cramming the night before. Some exams are more difficult than others, so make sure to plan all of your time accordingly.
I would say the biggest problem the students have with finals is twofold, and they're kind of cousins. One, they don't prepare enough, and two, they don't take it seriously. You can't wait till the last second and cram. It doesn't work. The exams aren't designed that way, and your brain's not designed that way. So give yourself a period of time to study in advance. Study for a day or two, take a day off, go in and compete. If you try to do it all in one night to prep, it's kind of hopeless at that point. You got to decide which course is going to need more time and which is going to be less, while at the same time being honest with yourself, and don't think that, well, that's a blow-off class, because they don't exist. There's times when every course has some things that are going to be difficult.
You should always ask questions. Your teachers are there to help you, so ask them questions and attend any review sessions that are available.
Yeah, get after it, be prepared. And when the bell rings on Friday, remember we get out a half day, enjoy it, smile, take your time getting out of the parking lot, be safe, and enjoy every minute of those 17 days that we get off. Nothing better than that feeling when the bell rings and you're done and it's all in front of you. So just think about that, use that to motivate yourself.
Using these study tips, finals will go a lot easier. Good luck on your finals next week, and work hard to earn a well-deserved winter break.
The Homestead computer tech team have concerns that many of our laptops may encounter significant issues during final exams. To resolve these anticipated issues, there will be an all-school mandatory reboot during first period on Monday, December 16th. At the start of the first period, an announcement will be made asking students to turn on their computers. At that time, an automatic restart will be pushed to your laptop. You will need to have all your files closed before this happens, or you'll lose anything that is open or that you are working on. If you do not have your laptop on when the update occurs, the next time your laptop connects to the internet, it will automatically update, then shut down. So please make sure that your machine is up and running at the start of first period Monday, so that it does not quit on you later in the day. If you arrive at Homestead after first period Monday, you should have everything saved before coming to school, as your laptop will shut down as soon as you turn it on in the first class of the day. It is strongly advised that for the remainder of this year, you save your work to your network folder, OneDrive, or Google Drive, and not to your desktop.
It is once again time for intramural basketball. The season runs January 13th through the first week of March, and games are played every weekday after school at the Jorgensen Y. The cost is $35 per person, and each player will receive a team shirt. Packets are available in the discipline office and are due back by December 19th. Any questions can be directed to Matt Lindelin at the Jorgensen Y.
Do you like to play along to the game show Jeopardy? Then the newest academic competition to Homestead students may be for you. Homestead is organizing an academic quiz bowl team that will compete against other schools in a variety of topics using a buzzer format. If this sounds like fun, then please contact Mr. Colglazier in room 520 or email him at the email on your screen. You must contact him by the end of the day today. They would like to get the names of those interested so that there can be an organizational meeting early next semester.
Best Buddies will meet in room 900, Wednesday, December 18th, right after school until 3:30. They will have the Secret Santa gift exchange at this event. Please reach out to Mrs. Hoffer if you are interested in attending, but we're not at the November meeting. They hope to see you there.
And now here's a story over the Latin Club, where you'll learn everything that takes place at a typical meeting. Here's reporter Jenna Lane.
Latin Club is a fun after-school club that offers a variety of entertaining and educational activities. While they have monthly meetings that take place here at Homestead, they also have optional events that occur outside of school.
Latin Club is so much more than just Latin. We do fun crafting activities like painting different pots, and we do volunteer activities where we help people around the community. And we also do Kirtamen. It's like a Latin quiz bowl where you and your friends can come together, make up a team, and answer questions about Latin history. And it's just a really fun way to just learn more about the language and also have fun with your friends.
We have a lot of opportunities for leadership and then also to get involved in a lot of different ways. We have local events, so you can just come to meetings and have fun and hang out, but then you can also go to state events, and then also there are competitions that we compete in as well.
Anyone interested can join the club, even if you're not enrolled in a Latin class. Everyone has their own reasons for joining, whether they come for educational purposes or just come to have a good time.
People should join Latin Club mostly because of the atmosphere and hanging out with friends and having a good time. Yes, we do some Latin and it is educational in some ways, but mostly I think the reason people come and they stay is for the friendships that they build, and it just opens up a lot of opportunities to those who are interested in participating.
It's not just for people who do Latin. You enrich your knowledge about just the entire world and different languages, but you can also meet so many new friends and make so many memories and experiences that you would never think you would get out of it.
For those who haven't attended before, feel free to go on out to their next monthly meeting on Tuesday, January 14th. Everyone is welcome to join in on the fun. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Jenna Lane.
Stop by Door 1 on Tuesday, December 17th before school to get a delicious cup of free hot chocolate from the network as a good luck before finals. But get there early, as this offer is only good while supplies last.
Do you want to go to Italy? There will be a trip going through Milan, Venice, Pompeii, Rome, and many other destinations in Italy. This will be an amazing trip that you will not want to miss. If you have not received the recent email about the trip, you are still invited to go. For more information about the trip, stop by Mrs. B's room, room 208, or Mrs. Ricker's room, 204, to get more details.
And now here's a look at Homestead's clubs meeting over the next week. Dungeons & Dragons Club will meet today after school until 4:30 in the Cafeteria Annex. The Improv and Drama Club meeting will be on Monday, December 16th from 2:45 to 3:30 in room 904. Also on Monday, get out to Homestead's last environmental club of the semester in Mrs. Merklin's room, room 206. They will be reviewing shirt designs and finishing Dr. Seuss's The Lorax movie. And on the last day before finals, audio aficionados will be meeting after school in room 600B to listen to the Rolling Stones album Aftermath.
With the end of the semester approaching, students are beginning to put together next year's class schedule. One of the options for current juniors is the popular Senior Experience. To learn more about it, here's reporter Ethan Turner.
Homestead offers many opportunities to help students with their pursuits to higher education, and one of these programs is Senior Experience. I was able to get more insight from Assistant Principal Zwers.
Really, in general, the whole idea behind the program was to give our students something different in their final year. A lot of our students are involved in internships, so they leave for part of the day. This frees them up to do that.
So Senior Experience is basically a different type of schedule you can take as a senior. You can have open periods, you can have classes that are block classes, which are basically 2-period long classes. It's really just a more free schedule, has open campus. You can have more time to do homework, you can sleep in. It's really nice.
What makes Senior Experience popular is the benefits and how it combats senioritis.
Yeah, I think the huge benefit is just to get the feel of what a college class is like. You are meeting every other day, you're meeting for 2 periods.
In Senior Experience, since I only have 5 classes, I typically relax in the library after my periods end so that I can study up for any tests I have the next day and I can prepare for extracurricular activities.
Senior Experience is one of the best opportunities for seniors at Homestead that helps students deal with some aspects of college, such as longer classes and less classes a day. For juniors interested in Senior Experience next year, make sure to talk to your counselor in your junior meeting. This has been Ethan Turner reporting for HHS In Depth.
When we come back, you'll get caught up with the scores from all the basketball games last week and look at the busy weekend ahead for Spartan Athletics. Sports is next.
Tomorrow night,
3 games down, and the Homestead Spartans are back at home. After a loss last week against Marion, Coach Chris Johnson and the Spartans are ready for redemption. The Bulldogs enter Spartan Arena. After the JV game at 6, it's the New Haven Bulldogs against your Homestead Spartans, live on the .91 FM and online at Homestead High School Media.
You're watching The Locker Report with Sports Director Ashton Hackman and Sports Reporter Caleb Wood. Your source for Spartan athletics.
Since joining the SAC in 2015 and departing the Northeast Hoosier Conference, the Lady Spartan basketball team has gone undefeated in all regular season games, and last Friday the Spartans kept that undefeated record alive. Sports reporter Caleb Wood joins us with the SAC showdown against the Carroll Chargers.
All right, thank you, Ashton. Fighting to keep that undefeated streak alive was Coach Parker and the Spartans. After a few weeks out with a knee injury, Ayanna Patterson is back and in dominating fashion, the 6'3" sophomore leading the Spartans with 25 points. Central Michigan commit Sydney Graber also put up 23 points. Up by 29 points at the half, they continued to dominate offensively throughout the second half, as Homestead keeps the winning streak alive, topping the Chargers 67-29. They now sit 3-0 in the SAC. Ashton, back to you.
All right, thank you, Caleb. It was a busy weekend for basketball action as the girls also played at home on Saturday. The Noblesville Millers making the long trek up to the Summit City to play the rescheduled matchup. First half was a bit of a rough start as the Spartans only leading by 3, but coming back from the locker room as a whole new team. The Lady Spartans would put up 30 points in the second half to top Noblesville 55-37. They now sit at 8-0 on the season. And those wins were coming off a difficult announcement for the girls team. Head coach Rod Parker, who has been with the program for 18 seasons, has been diagnosed with cancer and will be out for several weeks as he receives treatment. Parker has led the team to win a state title, 3 regional championships, 6 sectional titles, and an overall winning record. Assistant coach Kara Ankenbrook will fill in as interim head coach. We'd like to send our thoughts and prayers to the Parker family and the entire girls basketball team, and best wishes to Coach Parker on his recovery. Switching to boys basketball action now. After a 9-day break since their last game, the Spartans traveled to Warsaw to play the Tigers. The 6'6" junior Luke Goody dominating the game with 21 points. Grant Simmons and Zach Kruger each put up 10 points as Homestead gets the win 70-51. And then it was the long-awaited home opener against the Marion Giants. Marion was aggressive right out of the gate with several threes. They'd be down at the half and remain short of the Giants for the rest of the game as Homestead would fall to Marion 62-47. They now sit at 2-1 on the season. And both Homestead teams are in action tonight in an SAC doubleheader. You can catch the Spartans taking on the Saints out at Bishop Dwenger. If you can't make it to the game, you can always tune in on the .91 FM for live coverage. Donnie Harmon, Matt Selfrank, and Braden Carroll will be on the call. The girls' game begins at 6 and the boys are to follow. And the busy schedule continues with games on Saturday as well. The girls are in action at the Notre Dame Academy and the boys are in action tomorrow night against New Haven at home. Plus, the Homestead wrestling team will be in action at Northridge and Bishop Lures. And finally, the Homestead swim and dive teams will be making a splash at Pendleton Heights High School and their first dual meet of the season that begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. So yet again, a very busy weekend for Homestead Athletics. Stay up to date by following us on Twitter and Instagram. That information is listed at the bottom of your screen there. Turning to weather now, it's been bitterly cold these past few days, but will we see an upswing in the temperatures for the weekend?
Drew Persinger joins us with the weekend weather forecast in the Drew Point.
Thanks, Mac and Ashton. After the cold temperatures we've had this weekend, we're going to get back to some warmer temperatures and the chance of some rain. Let's get to your forecast. Temperatures warm up a bit tonight with a high of 47 and a low of 32. Then we're looking at some rain tomorrow with a high of 44 and a low of 26. Then on Sunday, it's getting cooler with a high of 32 and a low of 21. That's your forecast for this weekend. I'll be back next week with another forecast, but until then, I'm Drew Persinger. Back to you, Ashton and Mac.
All right, thank you, Drew, and that will do it for this edition of HHS In Depth. I'm Ashton Ackman.
And I'm Mackenzie Butts. Thank you for watching today, and be sure to follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes looks at the show.
You can also watch past episodes on YouTube at Homestead High School Media.
For all of us here on HHS In Depth, have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next Thursday for the last episode of the semester.